Welcome, Official GL Assessment Mathematics, Paper 1. In this video, I'll be covering from numbers 21 to number 35. I have already covered from numbers 1 to number 20 in part 1. Okay, to watch part 1 of this video, see the pinned link in the comment section. All right, so we dive into part 2 from numbers 21. And from here, the table says a train leaves East Croydon at 23:27. How long does it take to get to Victoria? All right, if you look at the table, just uh, discover the East Croydon in the second row and trace it to 23:27. All right, and then also the Victoria at the last row, trace it also to the same column. You will see the time as 23:43. Therefore, to find the time difference, we do 23:43 subtract 23:27. All right. So when this is done, this is 13 subtract 7 will give us 6. So 3 subtract 2 will give us 1. Therefore, the time difference is 16 minutes. The correct answer to question number 21 is option D. Number 22. What percentage of £5 is 50 pence? Okay, the percentage, just write 50 and convert £5 to pence. That is multiply by 100, then multiply by 100 over 1. That is, if you multiply £5 by 100, that will give you 500 pence. So we calculate these two zeros, we cancel, and this will give us 10. So that is exactly 10% for option C. We go to question number 23. The graph shows the weights of a baby girl in the first 8 weeks of her life. And we are asked, how old was the baby at the end of the week in which she gained most weights? The highest weight of the baby, age in weeks, the highest weight following the graph is the peakest point of the graph. Okay, so and they are asking us how old was she? So the age can be traced on the vertically down to the horizontal line. Okay, so when the baby weighs the highest weight, which is a 4.50, she was 8 weeks. So the right answer is option E. Number 24, a joint scout and gas guide trip is being planned to the ice skating rink. The normal cost is £6.50 per person. However, a group booking reduces the normal cost by 6%. The question now proper, how much money would be saved per person by making a group booking? All right, if you want to make a group booking, that is now going to be 6 all over 100 multiplied by, we can change the £6.50 to pence, so that is 650. Okay, so 0 can cancel out 0, and what else can happen here? 5 here is 2, and 5 into 65 will give me 13. 2 into 6 we go 3 times, so 3 multiplied by 13 will give us 39. So this 39 should be 39 pence. Okay, but there is no okay, that is 39 pence here. Therefore, the question say how much money would be saved per person by making, so each person will save 39 pence for making group booking. All right, let's go to the next question, and that is question number 25. Look at this angle, select the correct answer. All right, angle X is less than 90 degrees. No. Angle X is a right angle. No. A right angle is like this. That is right angle. And the saying that is less than 90, this is what we call 90. Okay. Angle X is more than 180. No, it is not more than 180. 180 is angle on a straight line. Then angle X is between 90 and 180. Accurate. So the correct option is number D. between 90 and 180. That is angle X. All right. Next question is question number 26. It says 105 divided by a missing value or a symbol triangle is equal to 24. What we are going to do, just do 105 divided by 21 so that you will know the actual value that is in that, that the triangle stands for, and that is going to give us 5. So this triangle represents 5. That is option B. We go to question number 27, and it says in the table, this table shows how long Leela took to walk to school each day last week. Okay, so what was the average time taken in minutes? What we are going to do is to sum all of them. And when we sum all of them, then we divide it by the number of days involved. So the first is 15, we add it to 12, and then add it to 18, then add it to 17, and then add it to 13. And that is going to give us a total of 75. So there are 5 days here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we divide by 5. And when we divide 75 by 5, it is going to give us exactly 15. So therefore, the average time in minutes is 15 minutes. Correct option is option C. 28. A boy delivered newspapers. He was paid £1.40 for every 100 papers he delivered. Okay, how much was he paid for delivering 250 papers? What we are going to do is, in this £1.40, we divide it by 100 to know how much he receives for one paper, okay, out of the 100. To divide by 100, I will move back 2 steps. That is 1, okay, then 2. Put the point here. So that is going to give me 0.014. Okay, 0.014. So that is what he's paid for one paper. Now, for 250 papers, you now do 0.014 multiplied by 250. And when the multiplication is done, that is 0.014 multiplied by 250 is going to give us a total of 3.5. Okay, going by 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. 3.5 is option C. Okay, meaning £3.50. £3.50. Question number 29. To multiply this is just to move the decimal point 1 step forward, and that is going to give us 36. That is option C. In number 30, the graph shows the population of Britain from 1700. Now, population is given in vertical line while the year is given on the horizontal side. In which year was the population twice as much as it was in 1800? Okay, twice as much as it was in 1800. Okay, in 1800, the population was 10 million. Okay, so twice of 10 million is going to be 2 times 10, which is equal to 20 million. Okay, so when the population is 20 million, let's just trace the line. If you trace the line you get here, then you trace it down to know the year. All right, so how do we know the exact year that is here? What you do, 1850 plus 1900 divided by 2. That will give us the exact year at the middle. So I will do 1850 plus 1900. So that is going to give me 3750. I divide 3750 by 2, okay, and that is going to give me 1875. So the year was in 1875. Option B is very correct. All right, we move to question number 31. A bag had 36 sweets in it. Ethan took out 2/3 of them. How many sweets did he take out? Just write 2/3 multiplied by 36 sweets. Sorry, this zero is out over 1. So here is 12. 12 times 2 will give us 24. That is the correct answer, option D. Okay, question number 32. A ship travels 528 nautical miles in one day. Now, how many nautical miles does it travel in 15 days? That is a multiplication. We write 15 multiplied by 528. Okay, 528 multiplied by 15, and that is going to give us exactly 7,920. Okay, 7,920 is option C. Remember, this particular video, I want to make it short. Don't want it to be too long, so we'll stop this video in question number 35 and then start another video that will continue from question number 36 to 50. This paper has a 50 questions familiarization question paper 1, official GL assessment mathematics for entrance into colleges. All right. Question number 33. Question number 33. The three numbers above are alike in some ways, okay? And they say select one of the following to say one way in which they are alike. Okay. The first one said they are all even numbers. No, because this is not an even number. Okay. The second one say they are all two-figure numbers. No, this 9 is not a two-figure numbers. C, they are all prime numbers. No, because this is 36 is not a prime number. Okay. D, they are all square numbers. Correct. Because the square root of 9 is 3, the square root of 36 is 6, and the square root of 81 is 9. So square of 3 is 9, square of 6 is 36, square of 9 is a 81. So they are all square numbers. Option C is the correct answer for question number 33. Question number 34. Matthew's temperature is 37.5 degrees centigrade. When he was A, it rose. It rose 3 degrees centigrade. Okay, so what was his temperature when he was A? When he was A, we are going to simply do 37.5 plus 3.0. That is now going to be 40.0 degrees centigrade, and that is option E. All right, for this clip, for this video, we will stop at 35 and then continue again. Remember, if you need a professional one-on-one tutoring for your child for this 11 plus exam prep class, I am available. You reach out to me through the link in my video, through the link in my channel, or the link pinned in my comment section. Okay, number 35, fractions in order of size, starting from the largest first. Okay, I can multiply this one by 2, okay, so that I can have here as a 6 over 8. Then I can multiply this one by 4 to have here 4 over 8. And I can multiply this one by 2 to have here 2 over 8. So the highest here now should be 7 over 8. Okay, 7 over 8 will come first. 7 over 8, followed by 6 over 8, which is a 4 over 3. 3 over 4, rather. 3 over 4. Then followed by, after 6, 5 over 8, and that is 5 over 8 here. Followed by 4 over 8, and 4 over 8 is 1 over 2. Followed by 2 over 8, which is 1 over 4. All right, so this is how it can be arranged. We now look for 8, 7, 3 over 4, 5 over 8, 1 over 2. So the right option is option A. Thank you for watching. Remember to watch video 1, that is part 1, and also part 3, which will begin from number 36 to number 50. God bless you.